Hello, I'm Patrick McGilvray. I'm the president and founder of Golden Horizon Financial. We're an investment advisory company based here in Sacramento, California, and we have a different philosophy. We say start with a guarantee so you never lose money. And the reason that I'm giving you this DVD, or one of my associates has handed it to you personally, is because we know that you're a successful business owner and you've been doing all the things right to build yourself a retirement for many years. And the most important thing to understand is that all this money in your qualified retirement plan probably is subject to stock market risk or interest rate risk, because you're probably in some combination of stocks and bonds. Maybe you've got some real estate in there, and that's great as well. My focus is to make sure that we can place, and our firm's specialty is placing guaranteed investments inside of your qualified plan. So what does that mean? It means no changes to your existing operations, no changes to the way your third-party administrator or your financial advisor has set things up for you in the past. There's no problem, there's no conflict. We can work inside of your plan to place a guaranteed investment so that no matter what happens, the money that you put into this investment inside your plan in 5 years or 10 years, no matter what happens, it's guaranteed that there'll be more money in there for your spouse or for your beneficiaries, regardless of what happens in the markets. Did that get your attention? If it got your attention, then let's talk. I've got an entire library of stuff that I can help you guys with, no matter where you are as a business owner. I'm a JD. I graduated from UC Davis Law School in 2000. I'm a certified financial planner. I'm a real estate broker. I've got all my securities and insurance licenses in the past, and I've done it to become the consummate professional to help business owners with all of their financial and their legal needs. Now, I'm not going to do your will and your trust for you, but I will educate you about the importance of those documents and how to save yourself a lot of time and energy when you work with your lawyers. If you've got legal problems or other stuff, give me a call. I am here to be your concierge, and I guarantee you that if you have a problem or a challenge in your business life, whether it's marketing, whether it's legal issues, whether it's investment issues, we can help. We've got the passion, the resources, and the local commitment to take care of you. Please give me a call. I'd love to chat with you and see if we can help you save your retirement and take all the risk off of the core of your investment. I'm Patrick McGilvray, certified financial planner, and I say start with a guarantee so you never lose money. If you agree with me, give me a call today and we'll get started. Thank you. Okay, thanks for coming back. What we're going to cover in the next few minutes are the core principles, the core ideas that separate Golden Horizon Financial from most of the other financial advisors that you may have come into contact with or heard about. The first thing that we start with here as a principle is start with a guarantee so you never lose money on your core of your investments. What does that mean? That means find investments that can guarantee that no matter what happens to the stock market or interest rates, that there's going to be more money for your beneficiaries at the end of your life than there was when you started the investment. A guaranteed investment that will not go down in value no matter what. That's a fundamental starting point that separates us from other advisors, is we ask you what's a smart amount to put into a guarantee, and then we go from there. Second thing, don't be greedy. People have been brainwashed by financial advisors and people in the financial media for decades about the stock market's going to give a 10 to 20% return this year, and we're thinking that those are normal and those are to be expected. Well, in my experience, those are abnormal returns. They are not normal. Most investors will not achieve returns like that, and to believe that we are is folly. Moving on, the third thing, keep it simple, all right? There's so much complexity in this world that more complexity doesn't make us sleep better at night. It doesn't make us feel better in our day-to-day lives. So these three things separate us. Start with a guarantee so you never lose money on the core of your investments. Second, don't be greedy. Understand what reasonable risk and reasonable return means in terms of investing. And the third, let's keep it simple. So those are the three things that we're committed to every step of the way at Golden Horizon Financial. I'm going to jump on to a little bit about financial advice. Where do you get your financial advice? How do you know what you know about your investing? Well, unfortunately, most of us get our financial advice from people at work, from the television, or from our family members. And a lot of my clients have told me they've gotten a lot of their investment advice the last 10 years from their grown children. Now, many of these grown children are not investment advisors, and they just happen to know a little bit about technology or a little bit about something. But that's not good enough, all right? I don't understand why typical brokers are telling people that they can get a 10% return in the market on a regular basis. Those kind of numbers, you may hear them in the media, you may hear them from advisors, but they're just not being backed up in terms of investors' performance over the last 10 years. So let's look at a couple of ways that we can protect our money, all right? How do we protect your money? What do we do in this day and age to protect our clients' money? Well, there's not a lot of guaranteed options out there. There's a few, and we'll cover them real quick here. First of all, where can you look for a guarantee? All right, one thing is a CD, and then another would be a U.S. Treasury, so we'll call them treasuries. These can be T-bills or T-bonds. Now, what's happening with these kinds of investments right now, folks? I mean, how much are CDs paying? Are they paying 0.5%, 1%, maybe 1.5%? Well, that's not good enough because inflation right now, according to the government, is about 3%. Oh, but that doesn't even include gas and food. Uh-oh. So inflation is actually much higher than this 3% figure. It's just we don't know the true number. So if a CD is paying us 1.5%, and that's a generous CD, that's not even keeping pace with inflation. Treasuries, the 10-year Treasury right now, the 10-year T-bill, it's paying below less than 2%. Okay, again, that's less than the rate of inflation. So these kinds of investments are not going forward, they're going backwards. So what is the alternative? What is the option? What do we recommend as the foundation, as the starting point? It's called a fixed indexed annuity. What does that mean? That means the interest is fixed and the account value is fixed for all time, and you're not going to see your principal go down. I like to use a socket set with a ratchet feature to explain what I'm talking about. Take a look on the screen here. I'm putting up a graph right now to show you how the stock market performed from 2000 to 2010. This red line here going up and down, okay, that's how most people's 401k accounts, that's what mostly people experienced if they were completely invested in the stock market. If you look at the green line, you see how it goes upwards and then it tapers off and it reaches a plateau, and then it goes up and it goes up, but it never goes backwards. Well, just like a socket set, just like a socket wrench, when it goes up, it ticks up in place, but it can't go backwards, okay? Most investments in the market, they don't have any sort of a safety net, and they go up, 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 and then they fall when the markets fall, and you got to climb back to zero. That's not the sound approach going forward, all right? What do? Most 401k plans, most IRA accounts can be rolled into an indexed annuity that can give you the kind of protection that you want. Most people want more safety, security, and protection for their investments going forward. So give us a call today. We'll do a free courtesy review of your investments, let you know how these concepts can work for you to benefit your family. We'll show you real examples in a very short period of time, and I'm here to interview to be your financial advisor. Love to have the opportunity to do so in person, see if we're a fit, and if we are, we'll do business together and start with a guarantee so you never lose money. I'm Patrick McGilvray. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. Please give me a call. I look forward to working with you.